So I'm speaking with Rhys Sharpe. He is CTO of SCC Corporation in the UK. One issue that was very interesting this evening was the issue of security. So I thought we might start, Rhys, with your notion of some of the opinions in the room around security in the cloud.
Yeah, it was the opinions around security were very varied, very interesting though. There was right from the reluctance of IT managers, etc., to accept the security of the cloud as a way forward and using it as a blocker to not going to cloud, right through to the changing dimension in terms of the people coming into our business now around the new generations who are more accepting of that type of environment, and how we were really on a journey that would lead us from guess where we are today, which is a little bit skeptical, through to something that was more accepting, and how that would shape the adoption of cloud services.
Other issues tonight, we touched on the security issue. We also touched on issues around adoption of sort of legacy applications like SAP. Will SAP go to the cloud? Some differing opinions in the room on just what's appropriate in the cloud. I wonder if you might comment on those issues.
Yeah, the appropriateness was I found it a very interesting topic for discussion. Again, we had a varying from, well, there are certain things that will never be appropriate for the cloud, right through to, well, anything goes. Again, it came down to the adoptions, well, not an adoption cycle, but more the refresh cycle. And people would find it appropriate to change when there was a technology change or a refresh required. So SAP, quite a big topic for discussion. At the end of the day, I think it came down to how many people would actually trust their business and the operations of their business in the cloud. One of the attendees made an excellent point around the fact that by moving to the cloud it would standardise the adoption or standardise the implementation more, and therefore actually it became more acceptable at that point, and it was more a case of changing your internal processes to map into what the ERP solution would actually deliver for you, and therefore it would be easy to change and easy to adopt, and therefore a lot cheaper to implement.
Tell us a little bit about what SCC is doing in the cloud space and what its implications are for this group.
So our position at the moment is that we're a classic infrastructure provider, and therefore we're providing infrastructure as a service. But we see that as the start of the journey. So the journey is that we can take an existing infrastructure today and supply it back on a utility basis. But then over time we can evolve that into maybe a series of software as a service components, ultimately leading to those SAP type applications being delivered from there, but probably starting with the commodity items. So email as a service is a very simple thing to get to. And we've already got customers going through that evolution as we speak. So for us at the moment, one of the things that we're looking for are the software vendors that want to adopt cloud and sell their product as a cloud to come in and work with us, so that we can allow our customers to purchase their software in our cloud environment.